All right, we are back, baby. Let me get set up on YouTube here. Tim Zayat, good morning, sir. How are you? Well, look at that. 3 people in the room and 3 thumbs up already. Is that going to be a good sign? I hope so. Hopefully we have better luck this live stream than we did 2 weeks ago. My God. That live stream 2 weeks ago was a tough one. Anyway, we have an interesting topic up for discussion today. I'm not bringing this topic up as a victim myself because I knew better coming to the Philippines, but it's something that we need to talk about for you guys that are going to come here. It's a very serious topic, actually. So we'll give it a little bit of time. Kieran Hennessy, good morning, sir. How are you? Manila's finest. Yeah, baby. My first wrench to arrive in the room, Manila's finest. Welcome to the live stream, sir. Jim Schultz, good morning. How are you, sir? James Larnigan, good morning, sir. There's my other wrench. We got some wrenches ready to work. You know, OBG, good morning, sir. How are you? You know, you guys, I was thinking, oh, by the way, how's the audio? Is it okay? I'm using the Beats, Studio Beats Pro here. Is the audio okay? Just give me a yay, nay, FU Philo. Anything works. Where are we at here? OBG, Manila's finest. There's Rory Thomas from Cebu. What's up, baby? Audio's good. Thank you. Nighthawk, good morning. Tom Zayat, good morning. Thank you. Rory Thomas got a 6-day ban. Wow. A 6-day ban from Facebook. That's pretty hard to do. You know, my buddy Lucas Musser, man, he pushes the envelope on Facebook every day. And him and I have a running joke going. I always reply to him, that's going to get you 2 days in jail. And he just laughs at me. Mike and Marichu, good morning. How are you? What's going on in Cavite, guys? Are you guys getting any rain down there? Because it looks like the rain keeps going south. You know, we're supposed to get rain here. What's today? It's Tuesday, of course. Oh, by the way, that's Amigos Street Food there on Teodoro, you guys, right next to Norma's Money Exchange. That's the new Mexican joint in town that's owned by the American from Los Angeles. You guys give this place a shot, please, when you come. The food is delicious. Jim Albert, good morning. FU Philo, thank you, sir. Thank you, Jim. From one brother to another. FU, Jim. Mike Foodie, our resident Canadian chef. Good morning, sir. How are you? Oh, no rain in Cavite, because it looks like it keeps going south. We were supposed to have, like the rain was up to 80%. There's Maximus. What's up, buddy? Maximus, I know you're good for it, bro. Just let me know what you need. I'll Western Union, baby. I'll WU. I'll put you on my WU list. How's that, Maximilian? Rory Thomas. Mark Doyle, good morning, sir. Oh, I think we're going to have a good chat. Everybody's really active. That 2 weeks ago, we had a chat that was just, it turned me off. I was going to not do a live stream for a month. There's no threat or danger, so it is not violent intent, even if a racial rant. What happened to free speech? There's no such thing as free speech on Facebook. Mark Doyle, good morning, sir. Nice to see you here. The king of Little Saigon is in the house, baby. Everybody say hello to Brian Hatcher. The king of Little Saigon, Orange County, California. Yeah, Rory. I think we as well. Hold on a second. Let me look at the. I think we're in for it today as well. Yeah, by 2 o'clock, we're up to 60%. But that doesn't seem to mean much lately around here. We had an 80% chance yesterday, and we never even got a drop. Actually, we got just a little bit around 4 p.m. Yeah, I'll just put you. Yeah, you'll come up when I open up my WU Maxi. You'll be like number 2 on there, number 2 or 3. Walter, good morning, sir. Pirate Cove, Philippines, baby, in the house. How are you, Walter? How about Malolos? Any rain down there? Rory, I got that at the Indian dealership where I bought my motorcycle. How do you like that? Are you hating on me? But did you see the hat too? Look at that. Authentic Indian, baby. How much do you hate me right now, Rory? Go ahead. Yeah, when I bought my Indian there in Indiana, of course I had to get some haberdash. I had to get some Indian haberdash to go with the bike, right? But by the way, this gets a lot of looks, man. People are like, especially when you go into Night Moves Bar, the biker bar down there. Those guys are mostly Harley riders, but there's a couple of Indian riders in the group, and they always come up and talk to me, and I got to show them the pictures of my bike, you know. Tim, yeah. Well, you know, you got to remember also they have to walk a very tight rope. Facebook, the same way that we vloggers do with YouTube. I'm to the point now where I've lost 4 copyright strikes in a row, and I was on a really long winning streak. You know, I get a copyright strike every time I sing a song or I put somebody else singing videoke. I get a copyright strike, and of course, every time I show a live band, I get a copyright strike. And I've been fighting them, and I won like 10 in a row because you guys know I put a lot of live. Oh shit! No, sorry, I had a little leak there. I put a lot of. I end up having a lot of live stream. Jim, no one's, yeah, I can tell you right now, no one's having any problems coming in. All you're going to do is follow the protocol. You get a negative swab test and you come in. That's all there is to it. No one's having any problems. I've partied with, 4 or 5 guys now that have only been here for about a week. And they all said it was a breeze coming in. No problem at all. Yeah, Walter, we're supposed to have it, but it's missing us every day. I mean, I'm not complaining, but we need it here because of the dust, you know. The dust here is hideous. Rory, the Chieftain's nice, yeah. I have the Chief Vintage. I've shown pictures of my bike before. Did you file your super taxes? I haven't filed my taxes yet. Pirate Cove, good visa video. Yeah, baby. Pirate Cove is the visa guy. Kieran Hennessy, that's just too much work to try and play golf and vlog it at the same time. If you're a member of my Facebook, if you like the Philo in the Philippines Facebook, you'll get short little 1-minute videos about golf, but it's impossible to vlog golf. You know, it's just impossible to do it. You don't have time to set up the camera. You know, you can't ask the caddy to hold the camera for you every time. I do get a little bit of video in, and I put it on Facebook, but there's no way I'll ever be able to do a YouTube video, a full 10-minute deal on golf. It's just not possible. It's my life. Welcome from Northern California. I love San Francisco. You can't wear that town out. And I've got a sister in Seattle. So I've chewed some of that dirt. Rory, that's a good point. I haven't been using a disclaimer at the beginning because I've been winning all of my copyright strike claims. Adrian, good morning. Greetings from the Orange County. Mike and Marichu went to Boracay and Corone and said it was easy. Thanks for that. Yeah, people just don't want to believe, and I'm not digging on you, Jim, but I see it in a lot of the Facebook groups too. People don't want to believe that this is happening, and they want to, over dramatize everything. Oh, it's going to be locked down again because of some new Delta variant that's coming out, and people just don't want to believe it's happening for some reason. I don't know. Filipinos tend to be very dramatic people, so that's probably where a lot of that comes from. Three red toy Ferraris. You know what, Brian? I ended up not buying those. I talked myself out of it. I did go back the very next day to buy those because I just had to have them. But, I don't really like that scale. I'm a 1/18th scale collector. When I do collect them a 1/18th scale, I used to have a bunch of NASCAR 1/18th scale signed NASCAR die-cast cars. And those are, I think the ones that are on sale there are 1/64th. They're just too small. Although they're cool, I like the bigger cars as far as a collector goes. And I don't really have the space for it here. I barely had the space to squeeze Jonah Doney in here. And she's tiny. All 79 pounds of her. OBG, I'm getting the same, I get the same TurboTax emails every single day. Log on now to save big. I'm like, screw you. I owe money, so I'm going to do mine on the 14th. Actually, I'll do mine here on the 15th, because that's the 14th of the USA. I know I'm going to owe money, so not much. I'm going to owe a couple of thousand. Dude, get DJ Joe to video your golf game. Put his wheat nest to work. Yeah, one day Jonah will go out with me on the par 3, and she'll use a couple of GoPros, and we'll get a decent video for you guys because it is fun. Harry, good morning from how are you, sir? Harry from New York. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream, sir. A lot of you guys are making it despite the I know the time change you just had in the USA, right? Daylight savings time. You guys sprang ahead, right? Spring ahead, fall back. James, no shit, May 1st. Dude, that's the day I'm going to that's the day that Jonah and I are flying down to Leyte. But I'm only going to be in Leyte for a couple of weeks. So keep that in mind. I'll be back here by the 15th of May. Jonah's going to stay for a couple of months, I think. I'm only going to stay for a couple of weeks. And I'm hoping that physically, I'll be able to ride the bat bike back down there to pick her up. And her and I can do some touring. Just, island hop and boom, boom, boom tour. But keeping in mind it's going to be rainy season, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. That's my plan. I want to fly down with her. She's never been on a plane before, and she's a little scared. And if you guys paid attention to the video last week, she gets really car sick, badly car sick. She was miserable on the bus. My God. She's tough, though. Thank God she didn't throw up. We didn't have a little plastic bag for her. I had no idea how serious her motion sickness is until we took that trip to Quezon City Friday. She scared me. She was sick. And that's with Dramamine. That's taking Dramamine. Did absolutely nothing for her. I don't know if I can get her into a doctor and get her that patch. You guys know about that patch that they put behind your ear? Does anybody have that problem, by the way? If you're in the live stream, comment. Because I've got to find something that works for her. If she's having problems on a bus, imagine how bad an airplane's going to be for her. Especially when she's never flown before. She's already going to be scared. She had agreed to fly down to Leyte on her own, and I was going to stay here, but after seeing how bad she was on the bus, I'm going to go with her. Brian Hatcher, yes, the whole city's on fire. I sit there in front of Lonnie's. I've got my chair there at Lonnie's. They save for me every morning. And I've never seen so many foreigners walking down the street with their honeycomb. Sit in the front of the bus. You think that would help? Yeah, Rory, we got motion sickness pills in her before we got on the bus. It did absolutely nothing for her. She's not pregnant, Maximilian. Not yet, anyway. We know she's not pregnant. Not yet, anyway. She wants to be pregnant, but she's not. No ball washers in the Philippines, OBG. Your caddy does that for you. Your caddy washes your balls for you. That seems appropriate in Angeles City, doesn't it? Yeah, she slept on the bus, Rory, just to try to not get sick. Oh, there's Jonah Dona right now. Jonah is in the live. Say hello to Jonah, everybody. Hit the like button. It's free. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hello, Jonah Dona. How are you, honey? Hope you're having a good day at work. Oh, your day hasn't started yet. It's only 9:15. Mike Foodie says the front of the bus will work. Okay. And that's possible because when you're catching that Genesis point-to-point bus here at Clark, it's empty when it shows up. So it would be very easy to get a front seat. We'll try that next time. That was a fun day. By the way, that's a thumbs up for that activity when you're here. If you want to go see the second biggest mall in the country, SM North, Jonah was shocked. She had never seen anything like that. It's 6 floors. You know, if you feel like you're not riding the back seat of a car. Yeah, Maddie also. Maddie are my Shih Tzu, or what used to be my Shih Tzu. Leo says, hi, Jordan Melby Vlogs. Whoever that is. Thank you, Leo, for the shout out. Or Jordan Melby, well, thank you, I guess, for the shout out. Yeah, we bought Dramamine at the drugstore at South Star. Maybe I didn't make that clear. We did buy Dramamine ahead of time. She took the Dramamine an hour before the bus ride. It did absolutely nothing for her. So Jonah has a very extreme case of motion sickness. Jim Schultz says, good morning to Jonah. James says, hello, Jonah, have a great day. Manila's finest. Hello, Jonah. Rainier Dunca. I already have. Go through the video selection. You will see Oppo Market on there. Thank you for joining the chat, Rainier. Jonah Dona, you scored a good man. Whoa. Ronald Bowden, good morning, sir. Southern Alabama. Maximilian is talking to Leo. Is Leo the owner of Jordan Melby Vlogs? Leo, if you are, I'm sorry, I don't know that. I don't actually watch Philippine vloggers at all. I don't have time. Don F says Zofran, ODT is the one that you want. Okay, Leo is not the owner, but Jordan Melby is. Gotta go take father-in-law to register him. Okay. Nice. You get $50K for getting old. That's a lot of money in the Philippines, baby. How you could shop at Tally Papa for 2 months on 50K. Probably 6 months. You guys know my Tally Papa hauls are pretty cheap. Yeah, baby. I like the way you think, Brian. You should see the NMAX that Brian Hatcher's about to buy. I'm kind of jealous, you know. I'm kind of jealous, Brian. I didn't really have a chance to look at everything because I was so busy this morning, but after I got back home and dropping off the Jonah Dona, I looked at that video and the pics. Holy shit, dude. That bike is badass. I am right now, I'm about done. I've already made my bank deposit. I made my bank deposit on Thursday. I'm now going through, I've completed the medical clearance. I'm now going through NBI clearance. So I'm just about done with it, Brian. Just about done, baby. I'm going for the military SRRV visa, you guys, if you didn't already know. Augusta, Georgia, Canine Companion, good morning. Home of the Masters Gold Tournament. Yeah, Augusta, Georgia. I have heard the neighborhood surrounding that golf course is complete crap. Yeah, I know that, Maxie. He's been here before too. I just couldn't remember if he was. Okay, we have a meet and greet at Sullivan's Irish Pub for the 17th, and he's going to be there. Overstay will be there. I'm going to be there. It's a vloggers meet and greet. They have it once a month. Well, pre-pandemic, they had it once a month. Now that the pandemic's over with, they're going to fire it back up again. So I have heard Marcos will be there. Cowboy told me yesterday when he came by Lonnie's. So I'll be meeting Overstay or Marcos on this Thursday, St. Patrick's Day, at Sullivan's Irish Pub. Nice. Good luck to you, Ronald, and your trip back to Mindanao. Welcome back to the Philippines, baby. I don't know if it's free of COVID, but things are back to normal here now. Rainier, right? No, I'm just. I know I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry about that. RAE. Rainier is what it sounds like. What it looks like. It is. Things are back to normal here for the most part. Jim Schultz said Jonah works 11 hours, 6 days a week. She works from basically, well, I drop her off about 8:30 and she gets off at 8. So the salon doesn't really open up till 9:30. So the girls have a 1 hour cleanup where they get the salon ready for customers. The golf tournament, yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Masters Canine Companion. I was just watching the Masters on YouTube the other day. Yeah, you know what, Maxie, I can't believe. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that I haven't ran into him. He's unvaccinated, so he stays home. You couldn't do anything. If you didn't have a vaccination card, you couldn't do anything. So, yeah, Tim, there won't be, I've never had a headache at immigration. A lot of people say that immigration is just such a pain in the ass, but I've never experienced that. My immigration experience is very, very, I'm surprised that people always say that you know, immigration is such a headache. There's people that even go to travel agencies just to extend their tourist visa because they don't want to deal with immigration. It's just bizarre to me. I don't get it. I've never had any problems with immigration. In fact, extending your visa at immigration is the only thing that actually goes right here in the Philippines. It's the only thing you can count on going in. You know what I'm saying? Because you can never rely on getting anything done here in this country. You go out the front door and you're like, let's attempt to go to the bank and make a deposit. Let's see if we can do that today. And sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. But immigration is a sure bet. Every time you go, it works out for you. At least that's my experience. But Tim, you are right. I won't have to go there anymore. Once a year. The Ides of March is March 15th. That's today. I'll have to look that up, Maxie. You're a lot smarter than me. I don't know what the Ides of March is. Live in Thailand for 7 years, but back in the States now. We'll try the Philippines next time. Oh, yeah. That was my original intent, was to retire in Thailand. And then I thought I'd give Philippines a shot before I moved to Thailand, you know. I was going to live in the city, can't remember the name of it now. The city just south of Pattaya. Is it Jam Tien? Or Naklua? Naklua is north, Jam Tien is south. Tim Zayek says less than 1,000 cases per day now. Yeah. I saw something on the news this morning that said it was less than 500 now. Yeah, she's a trip, you guys. You wouldn't believe the editing I had to do to that video. She's got a little mouth on her. She's a trash talker, especially if somebody fouls her beloved Stephen Curry. Oh man, she gets pissed off. Don't be touching her Stephen Curry. That's her crush. Ronald Bowden, I have no idea about China's statement, and I can't make a comment on that. I'm sorry. If they are going to, you know, I don't really pay attention to shit like that. I mean, where's that news come from, you know? We can't believe half the shit we hear or read. Brian Hatcher, I've got, what's next? I'm still working on that Ask Cows of Angeles City. I'm trying to do a document, you guys, about the homeless dogs in this city. And not just in this city, but the country. And I'm kind of struggling with it, mainly because I'm lazy. I've got the Sun Valley Sun Valley Golf Club, which is going to be an interesting video. I'm going to have to edit it because I just really badmouthed that place. And I've got our trip to Trinoma on the P2P bus. I've got Edgar's suspension of installation of my new suspension. And I've got some other stuff. I've got like 5 moto vlogs I haven't put up yet. But the moto vlogs, most of you aren't here for that. Most of you are here for just the day-to-day living type stuff. Brian Hatcher, I actually don't have any sob stories about giving money away. When I moved to Manila to join Melanie and her family, I made it very clear to everybody there wouldn't be any money. And I also kicked her younger brother out of the house before I got there. I had Melanie's mother kick her younger brother, who was just nothing but a leech to Melanie. He leeched off of Melanie for 6 years, living in her house, not doing a damn thing, sitting on his ass and playing games on his phone. And I had him kicked out of the house before I arrived from the USA. So her family knew very well ahead of time not to fuck with Philo. There you go. It's the assassination day of Julius Caesar. Okay. I think I knew that, Maxie, actually. But my Imperador-soaked brain, you know. There's Ed from the Midnight Grill, baby. Ed was in Nassau, yeah. $40 for a cheeseburger. Nice. Ed, you're coming in September. Okay, I'll be here in September for sure. I will be gone the first couple of weeks of May. And then I'll probably be gone Two Beers, welcome to the live stream. Well, I'm not politically correct. Maxie, you know that about me. Travel Rounders, you're wrong about that. You didn't have to be vaccinated back then to travel. You're also wrong about Marcos. Sorry, buddy. I get my information from very, very reliable inside sources. The reason he's been in the house for the last 2 months is because he is not vaccinated. Yeah, I've seen that, Maximus, while I'm doing my research, try and figure out what I'm going to do as far as dialogue. I've got like 40 different video clips of the Ask House in this area, in Balabago, in Hensonville, in Mountain View, in Diamond Subdivision. I've been all over this area videotaping the Ask House. I'm struggling with dialogue to go with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think it's got the potential of being a really good video, something that gets a lot of views, but I don't know. You know, on my channel, the only videos that do any good are the videos I put Jonah in the thumbnail. If I put Jonah in the thumbnail, I get a ton of views right away. But all the rest of my videos suck. Gas is way up here, yeah. It's way up here too. It's up over 70 pesos a liter. They are up here. That's something I need to take a picture of. Shoot, I just got gas yesterday. Where's the you know what? I'll tell you what I paid yesterday. And I buy 95 octane, so no, I don't see the receipt here. I must have once I log it in my phone, I normally throw the receipt away. And it cost me 220 pesos for a half a tank. So, and it used to be 220 to fill the tank. So, you know, petrol here is double the price. Nice. Nassau. Yeah, Ed said it's really expensive there. Do you watch AG there in AC? AG. You're going to have to be a little more specific, OBG. Instead of using an abbreviation, spell out the whole name. I don't know who AG is. She had a little boy on today that described gold diggers to a T. It was hilarious. I don't know who AG is, sorry. I don't do Tagalog lessons on the live stream, K9. Only on the videos. Only on the actual vlog. I don't think I can show that, Maximilian. Get on him, Ed. Ed's my thumbs up guy. He comes in and gives you guys shit for not giving me the thumbs up. Ronald Bolden, no, I have no plans at all to dive with Philly. Diving is not my thing. I'm a golfer. I'm a golfer and a flyer. I want to fly. I want to have my own ultralight plane. AG Dream Hunter. Still have no idea who you're talking about, OBG. Sorry. Is that a YouTube channel? Is that something I can look up? I have no idea who AG Dream Hunter is. Sorry. This is Amigos Street Food, the new Mexican joint owned by a American from Los Angeles. The food is fantastic. Go to Amigos Street Food on Teodoro Street, right across from Norma's Money Exchange. Uniquely Extra, good morning. Thank you, Maximus. That's the only diving I'm concerned about. I don't be diving in no damn salt water. It's just not my thing. It's not for everybody, guys. Just because Philly Brian does it. Jim, that's a good question. We'd better get our asses on it because May 1st we're leaving for Leyte. I really want to take her down there. She really wants to go. The ride is awesome. Again, I have no idea who this person is. Thank you for writing the name over and over again. I have no idea who it is. AG Dreamcatcher. I've never heard the name of that channel. I've never heard. I hope that he's successful, he or she, whoever they are. There's just too many Philippine bloggers. I have no idea who that person is. I'm going through the approval process right now, Uniquely Extra, for Pacific Cross Peso Plan Health Insurance. I'm going through it right now. It's very long and tedious, and I actually have to do the paperwork all over again today. 7, and now I've got 10 pages of paperwork I've got to fill out for the second time to get approved for that health insurance. But I am going through the process. I'll vlog it if I ever do get approved. I'll vlog it. Okay, maybe I'll see her around town. I have no idea who she is. If I have time, I'll look her up. But I have no idea who she is. Brian might know. Yeah, Brian pays a little more attention than I do. Tropical Tim is a good video on a guy from Texas that has a burrito stand in AC with his wife. A burrito stand. There's a place called Pineapple something that I'm going to go check out here real soon over in Hensonville. Now, they're supposed to have the best Mexican food in the city. That's what I read on Facebook, but who knows? Something pineapple. Something pineapple. Let me see if I can give you guys the name of that. God, I've just suck with names lately. I'm not drinking enough, I don't think. Let's see. Hensonville. Go down to Malabañas, make a left on, I know. There's the signpost. Malabañas. A left on, there's the golf course. Okay, here it is. What's it called? Of course, now it's not going to come up on my map. Yesterday I found it on Google Maps. Oh, Pineapple Coast is what it's called. Pineapple Coast. That's supposed to be the best Mexican food in the city. Everybody says that. They're on Zeppelin Street in Hensonville. I will let you know. I'm going to be there either tomorrow or... Oh, no, I can't go tomorrow. I've got to go up to... I have to go up to Mabalacat tomorrow and ride Brian Hatcher's Inmax is going to buy, or might buy. I'll probably stay at the Blue Rock, Brian. Or no, we're going to stay at Treasure Island. But yeah, I love the Blue Rock. I've eaten at the Blue Rock every single time I've been to the Barrio. I eat at Blue Rock. Best food in the city. CJ Abroad. Kenzo Star, good morning. I have not met Overstay. I'm going to meet him on Thursday at Sullivan's Irish Pub. Chris, how are you? No, CJ, you'll probably be able to show me how to use it, brother. It's just StreamYard. But you have to do if you want all the fancy stuff I've got, you have to do the pay version. Uniquely Extra, I'm in Angeles City. Yeah, it's just called StreamYard, CJ. It's only a website, actually. And they have a membership, once a year type thing. It's worth it to pay for it. It gives you all the extras. And yeah, I'm using there's a local guy here that does insurance for expats. and he's the one who's coaching me through the very tedious. I didn't realize how long it was going to take. When was my last bender? About 10 days ago with DJ Joe. DJ Joe and Terrell, the big Navy guy. We went out and bent it pretty hard. Pineapple Coast is right across from Top Pizza in Hensonville. It's right at the corner of Malabanias and Zeppelin, Maximilian. Right at the corner. Pineapple Pen. Do you remember that? That was pretty funny. Tim Zayak, I have eaten at Iguanas many, many times. It's actually past Koreatown in Friendship. They moved. They used to be down near Koreatown on Fields Avenue, but now they are on Friendship Highway, well north of Koreatown. Well, I guess you could say they're still in Koreatown, but that would be the southern portion of Koreatown. But yes, I've eaten there probably 10 times, Iguanas. It's okay. It's Tex-Mex, it's not really Mexican food. Yeah, I've got some friends in Maasin City. There should be a scooter rental in Maasin City. Travel. There should be a scooter rental somewhere around there. That's Tim K. That's Tim K's zone, and he rented from somewhere when he first got there. Tim Clements, good morning. How are you, sir? Yeah, CJ, just look up StreamYard.com, and they'll walk you all through it. It's pretty simple. It's actually pretty impressive, everything that you can do. For just being a hack like me, I actually look like I know what I'm doing, but I've got no clue. I'm just a talking head idiot here, pushing buttons. I've never been to Togum City, no. I've never been to Davao, also, no. Haven't been to Mindanao yet. It's on my list, though. Uniquely Extra, yeah, Daryl's a really nice guy. He does a lot to promote YouTubers in the area. And he holds this YouTuber meet and greet, YouTube vlogger meet and greet once a month for all of us who are here and vlogging the city and want to join and get together and exchange ideas and most importantly, get drunk. Give him some cream sauce for his food preps for Fatima and the gang. Cream sauce. I know about that place, Maximilian. I know about that place. DJ Joe and his wife go there. I've heard it's awesome. It's supposed to be the best Vietnamese in the city. There used to be a great Vietnamese restaurant on Fields Avenue, too. Next door to... where was that guy located? I don't remember now. A short walk from the Louis Grand. There was a great Vietnamese restaurant. It was actually Vietnamese owned. Yeah, that won't be any contest. I'll win that hands down. He's a lightweight. Yeah. Maximilian, it's on my list, baby. We'll vlog it. I'm a big fan of Vietnamese food coming from Orange County. Brian Hatcher can vouch for that. Paisanos Pizzeria. Paisanos, I see where that is. Yeah, it's next door to the Black Pearl Oyster Bar. That is also the Bellissima Deli House is an Italian restaurant that looks really nice. It's big. It looks expensive. It looks like there's not a lot of, it looks like it's built for Westerners, but the place is packed with Filipinos, so it must not be that expensive. Have you met Kingman 2? I have not. I have not, Kenzo Star. Welcome to the live stream, by the way, if I didn't say it already. Mr. Kenzo. Brian, I keep trying to remember. Now that you've told me, oh, let me get those receipts out. Oh shit! There you go. How's that? You can't see it. Never mind. I move the guitar out of the way so I can. If I pull this folder out, then I'll remember to look this up once I get off the live stream. Thanks for reminding me, Brian. Yeah, I keep thinking they're going to show up one day on the search. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that LBC guy that picked up my, and the mountain bike, I don't know, Brian, what I'm going to do. I just been too busy to deal with it. Melanie's not talking to me, so I'm trying to get my daughter to talk to me. I'm Yeah, I don't care about politics, Ronald, but thanks for that. Yeah, Overstay does a lot of crazy shit in his cooking, He really does. I really need to give that guy a lesson on how to cook. Don't give a shit what anybody thinks about Putin or the war, or it's just not my deal, I got bigger things to think about. No offense, Ronald. I appreciate that, but I can assure you that I won't have to ask Marcos what he thinks about Putin. He's going to let me have that information whether I ask for it or not. It's just not my thing, man. I don't care. Philo has got bigger fish to fry. The only thing I'm concerned about is getting her done. Right, Brian? That's all I care about. The rest of this shit doesn't matter to me. Oh, I got ants in my sugar. How do you like that? The sealed Tupperware container and the fucking ants still get in there. Don't you love that? Welcome to the Philippines, baby. Right, Maximilian? Sealed Tupperware and the ants still get in there. How about a little vodka in this one? Add a little vodka to the lemon water. It can't hurt, right? I don't have much left. Like half a shot. Unfortunately. If I had more, this would be a lot better live stream. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Just making myself a little beverage. Making myself a little beverage for the live. There's nothing wrong with a little lemon water on our time, Mr. Hand. If you know what movie that's from, then you're as old as me. There's certainly nothing wrong with a little pizza on our time, Mr. Hand. Name that movie. I've got a bunch of old fart subscribers anyway. I'm sure all you guys know the movie that's from. Keep your sugar in the reef. That's a great idea, but my reef is so damn small. I might be able to do that. I can't stand Red Bull, Kenzo. Sorry. I'm glad that you like that, but I cannot stand Red Bull. Red Bull tastes like cough syrup to me. It's the grossest thing on the planet. Yeah, he uses coconut milk. He uses condensed milk. He made one time, Marcos made this beautiful caldereta. I think it was a chicken caldereta. I was actually proud of the guy. He did everything spot on. Now, what's he do at the end? He puts condensed milk in it and completely ruined the dish. He's fucked up more dishes with condensed milk and cream than anybody I've ever seen. He's obviously, Marcos has a very sweet palate, you know. Kenzo, I'm full of bullshit too. We all are. You got to be a bullshitter to be a vlogger here. He's not King Marcos. The only thing Marcos is the king of is the shout out. Marcos is the king of the shout out for sure. But I ain't calling him King Marcos. Fuck that. He's the king of the shout out. Nobody. I remember one night, the World Crisis messing up my investment portfolio. Hey, Maximus, just let it ride, baby. In fact, right now, Maximus, is a time for you to invest more because your stocks are low. And when it comes back, boom, baby. That's what I did with my 401k. Every time the stock market crashed, I doubled my contribution to 401k. And then when it came back, oh my God. That's why you're seeing me here today, folks. All right? A young Philo, retired, and having the time of his life in Angeles City. Keep your sugar in the reef. You know, he didn't used to be my cup of tea either, but us military guys understand each other. If you're non-military, you might not really understand overstay. And a lot of people don't understand that, you know, Marcos is a lot like Howard Stern. He's 90% bullshit. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't realize that he's joking. Like a lot of people don't realize I'm joking. When I tell you I'm a world famous YouTuber, some people took that shit to heart and gave it to me for saying that. Or when I say that Jonah Dona is a world famous TikToker, you know, that's a joke, you guys. And some people don't get that. Maximilian, you got it, baby. Raj says, don't take sugar. Okay, Raj is a non-sugar guy. That's good to know, Raj. Thanks for that, buddy. Some cool buds and tasty waves. Yeah, you know what? Who used to always come in here? Who's the guy? We used to always have him in here, Maxie. He's in my live stream almost every week. What's his name? It's the same name as that guy from the movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Thank you. Yeah, Tacloban. There you go. Well, hey, when you want a motorcycle, I'd go all over to Tacloban to rent a motorbike. Actually, I'd just buy one. But then again, you know. Jim, yeah, he burns everything on the grill. Janice was right about him. Janice was one who used to always say that. You burn everything you put on the grill. And she was absolutely right. One of the best sidekicks he ever had on that channel was that girl. She was cute, man. And really fun to watch, you know. Mark Doyle loves Red Bull. Larry C., good morning, sir. How are you? Brian, no. There's nothing going on there at all. The place is pretty much dead. I think there's one bar left, and it's... Oh. Good morning, Aaron Taylor. If I didn't say it already, then you may have snuck in here. I don't know. I would say he's got a very sweet palate. If you're going to add condensed milk to any dish, you've got a very sweet palate. A sweet palate like the Filipino people do. The Filipino people love their food sweet, right? Clyde Seaside, good morning, sir. A young Philo. Are you talking about my military picture? Huh? You guys, if you haven't liked the Philo in the Philippines, thank you, Maximus, Jeff Spicoli. If you haven't liked the Philo in the Philippines Facebook page, please do that, because I post a lot of stuff from here and a lot of aviation shit that you guys probably get pissed off about, but I don't care. It's my addiction. I'm an aviation addict. Tim Zyak, you are famous for showing up to my live stream every Tuesday. How's that, baby? Now you're famous. Oh, shit. Parade rest. A good 30 minutes. Yeah, I've done a bit of that in my day, man. Waiting on the general to show up. Oh, my God. Standing on that parade deck. Ooh, nothing pisses you off more, right? And all he does is come by in his car with the little flags with the frickin' stars on it. But, you know, it's cool to be a general, right? If you're a general, you're one cool dude. 2 beers. I'm not really single. Kind of single, but not really. I've got my Jonah Dona. She's very, she's very mabait and maalaga. Nice and caring. Kind and caring. Mabait is kind. Maalaga is caring. She doesn't really care if I go out and party all night long, because she has to work the next day. She can't go out. Yeah, you really have to be, we're kind of a brotherhood, and I understand the guy. I also laugh at him because 90% of what he says is complete bullshit, and people don't get that. He's kind of like Howard Stern. People hated Howard Stern too, but they didn't realize that Howard Stern was just full of shit. He was a funny guy. Yeah, Maximus. She's okay. If I was in a position to take wife number 2, that would not be my choice. Not even close. Two beers, don't worry. I got plenty of wrenches in here. Ah. Larry Larson. It's Lars Larson. Somebody said Lars Larson. Yeah, I'm completely addicted. I can watch some guy land a 747 from the cockpit, and I'm just like drooling, you know? It's like a Filipino watching teledrama. Mouth out, drool coming down. That was something I really wanted to do in my life, was to fly commercial airlines, but I was an asshole, you know. I got into drugs and alcohol and ended up going to the Marine Corps, so. The over-under. What's the over-under, Brian, on Jonah Dona getting pregnant? Anybody got over-under? We can do that on Facebook, maybe. Yeah. The preggy Jonah Dona. She'll go from 79 pounds to 86 pounds. And she'll grow some really big hooters. That'll be cool. I wasn't a fan of Helena Troy either. Janice was much cuter and much nicer personality. I'm into personality, you know. You can't beat, when it comes to Janice, you couldn't beat, she was probably the funnest sidekick he's had. Even more, a lot more fun than Fatima. Preggy Jonah Dona. Jonah's got a 2-year-old that lives in the province, and she went through the entire pregnancy and nobody knew she was pregnant. Her boss never knew she was pregnant. She hid it. Adrian Smith, yeah, I've got all that, man. That Flight Radar 24. I super chat LAX vloggers like every time they come on. I'm like giving all my YouTube money away to those guys. I flew from Manila to Iloilo on Cebu. Oh, nice. That's a great story. No pilot in the world. Thanks for that, Brian. Easy there. I'm going to put you at parade rest there, devil dog. Clyde, I would talk to Joseph, about a week ago. And no, I'm not sure he's going to come back now. Based on what he said to me, I'm not sure he's coming back. Or it might be a little bit longer. He's got something going on there. Gary T, it's going to be a while because my fingers right now are just so sore. It's going to take me, it takes you a while when you get back into it. You know, it's going to be a while. And, you know, guitar playing isn't going to interest a lot of people, but I'll throw some stuff up on Facebook every now and then. I'm a fairly good singer, so. When are you getting your teeth fixed? That was a stupid-ass question, Raj Patel. But we're going to let you stay, even though you ask stupid-ass questions. I think a few pilot vlogs on YouTube. There's tons and tons of pilot vlogs on YouTube. Maximus, I have no idea. I don't know anything about Joseph's personal life that I can share with you here. I'm sorry. I don't, get into people's personal lives. It's none of my business. Two beers. I played religiously 22 years ago, and I'm just now going to get back into it. Actually, I bought a really nice Yamaha guitar and a PV amp, a Yamaha acoustic electric. I'll show it to you if I can. If it'll show up on the green screen, I'll show you my new guitar. If you didn't see the vlog. Yeah, see, it's hard to show up at the green screen, but there you go. And it's got electronics in it. It's really nice. It's a Yamaha APX 7002. Very nice guitar. Much nicer than the one I had before. And it sounds awesome. I did vlog that. If you look back, of course, most people don't watch your vlog, so that's why you wouldn't know that, Two Beers. Karaoke machine and a skateboard. Dude, there's a lot of really nice skateboards to buy here. There's a couple of sporting goods shops over in SM Clark. And there's one over in Marquee Mall. There's a shop over in Marquee Mall called Rocks, R-O-X. And they've got everything, you guys. All mountain biking gear. It's all like adventure. They've got all the North Face clothing, and it's an adventure. Still getting the steps in, Brian, only about every other day now because I'm having some problems. I don't know what's going on with my body. A lot of pain lately. Jonah's been working on my legs. I think, my couple of hundred dirt bike, motorcycle accidents are now catching up with me. I'm getting to the age where I just really need to get into that gym and start doing some weightlifting, Carinderia. Gary T, I've got a lot of good moto vlogs coming up. I've got another big golf course that I vlog called Sun Valley that's coming up. I've got a little bit of cooking coming up that I did and I haven't posted yet. I've got some driving range stuff with my Filipino friend Arnell. I've got the Trinoma, Quezon City, Trinoma, SM North, P2P trip that Jonah and I did on Friday. Those are all coming up in the next week. Week 10 days. Hopefully, some stuff that you guys will like. I don't know anything about it, Maximus. LA Flights, Adrian, is the one I've subscribed to. Airline Videos wants $3 a month, and LA Flights doesn't charge anything monthly. Not that not that $3 a month is too much, but I only need one to follow. You know what I mean? I do watch airline videos, and I watch the guys from Europe. Is that them? The guys that are over in Europe? I don't remember their name. They're much smaller than LA Flight. They're just kind of just getting started. Brian, I'll send you a list. I don't have much. The GoPro stuff. Oh, by the way, I did get the media mod for my GoPro. Look at that. Ah, shit's not coming out. So I finally got that. So my GoPro stuff is I'm pretty much done as far as GoPro goes. I still can't find the Keen shoes. And when it gets close to time for you to come, Brian, maybe I'll send you something. And a pair of Oakley frames. There's a pair of Oakley frames I can't get here. And I've got like 3 or 4 spare lenses. Oakleys here, you guys, are crazy expensive. A pair of Oakleys will cost you $300 US here. You guys will have to go over to the Joseph vlog to find out about his passport. I don't know anything about that. It's been too long. Matt, yeah. I will never eat balut. That's something you'll never see on this channel. Florida to the Philippines. Good morning. How are you, sir? Anytime. Florida to the Philippines. Look me up on Facebook. Look me up on Philo in the Philippines Facebook, and you can send me a text. Gary T, it was $51.95 yesterday on Fields Avenue. So it's the bank rate right now is 52, but you don't get the bank rate on the street. Okay. Even Norma's isn't going to give you the bank rate. They've got to make money. So 51.95 at Norma's yesterday at about this time. Me and Philly Bryan were sitting at Lonnie's. I bought him a Sprite. I bought him a morning Sprite. He was hanging with the Philo at Lonnie's. Cowboy was there too. You guys know Cowboy, don't you? Oh, where are we at? Wow, 1 hour and 8. Parasites can cause joint pain. Well, maybe I've got parasites. I don't know. As much alcohol as I drink, I doubt that. There ain't no parasite going to live in this body. I'll red horse that motherfucker right out of there. Actually, you guys, I'm joking. I don't really drink that much. I drink enough. I watch Mintior. Is that an aviation thing? Mintior? An aviation channel? I'll take suggestions about aviation. I can't watch enough of that shit. I'm even playing a game on the iPad called Aviation Expert or something. Man, is it fun. You get to land planes and take off in planes, and you get yeah, that's what the $51.95 yesterday at Norma's. Brian, I'll send you exactly what I want, what I need, brother. Those shoes, if you guys don't know it, these shoes, Keen. Is it going to come out? Really hard to make them come out, you guys. Sorry, but you're getting the idea there. That shoe, I've had this one for 8 years now. Yeah, they were $100 a pair, but the best trekking shoe you can have. That shoe's been all over Vietnam, all over Thailand, all over the Philippines. Balut is to strengthen your legs, especially your third leg. My third leg's doing just fine, Maximilian. I'm watching a guy also on. I'll post it on my Facebook. It's a guy that flies. What's that small commercial jet called? He flies one of those. He's a solo pilot. He does commercial flying. He does commercial flying in a Cessna. Not a Cessna, sorry. It's the small jet. Do you have gout? It might be the onset of gout. My body's tired, you guys. Yeah, I'm not going to go underwater with it, travel rounders. I understand it's not waterproof. That's not what I bought it for. I didn't buy the media mod to go diving. I just bought it because it's a really cool asset and I can use a wireless mic with it. That's what I bought it for. I realize it's not waterproof. Actually, anybody can look at that and tell it's not waterproof. Manila's finest has gout. Well, maybe I've got it too. I don't know. This would be the last place to go get Gulfstream, I believe. There's Spicoli. I don't know if is it Gulfstream? Learjet. Learjet is the word I'm looking for. And Gulfstream might make the Learjet. But this guy flies a Learjet. Clyde Seaside, I know about that. Yeah, me and Jonah were just looking at that yesterday. There's a restaurant and spa out there. It's near Pinatubo Crater. Or that might not be the same place you're talking about. But Jeff Spicoli, we were just talking about you, brother. Believe it or not. We were talking about you. Hey, Brian, and that's actually a good ride. It's like an hour away from here. I'm there, baby. I can't wait. I'm going to buy one of those. I'm going to have my own ultralight. Who am I kidding? I'm probably not going to make it here, you guys. I'm probably going to have to move away from this place. Tim Zayak, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by, brother. Yeah, you guys, the medical here is just not good. Even the medical on Clark leaves a lot to be desired, which I'm bummed about. It's one of the reasons I moved here, because I thought I was close to good medical, but it turns out the medical's a joke here. They're misdiagnosing people every single day, even at Clark Medical Center. Met a couple of expats that had to go back to the USA to fix what they screwed up here. So I was very bummed to hear that, especially Clark Medical Center. I thought that place was going to be, Anyway, it's the same old shit. It's happened to me before. I've met several guys that have been here for 20 plus years that have had to go back to the USA to fix what they screwed up here. Beautiful country, beautiful girls, but the medical sucks. It's probably the worst place in Southeast Asia to get medical attention of any nature. Even simple shit. Brian, you can buy one. Yeah. for like 5,000 USD. They're cheaper than cars. 5 to 7K. I've already met the guy that I think Brian went up with him, or maybe Brian didn't. I know Marcos went up with him. I know Eric and Mercy went up with him. He's from can't remember where the guy's from. He's really nice though. Did a bit of a bender with him one night. We were bar hopping. He's really a cool guy. I'd love to get into it. And, I'd rather have one of those than to go buy a car, because you don't need a car here, really. I've proven to everybody that you don't need a car. I've lived here almost 4 years now. Never had a car. Clyde Seaside. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm talking about. It's the Angeles. Well, it's not actually Angeles. It's in a different city. It's northeast of here. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but I've looked it up on the maps. It looks like it's about an hour away. Travel rounders, yeah, it's you can change it. Is that annoying or is it okay? It sounds pretty good to me. It's on really light. It's part of the software. Yeah, Maximus, I think they do that best. Maximus, it's the Angeles Flying Club, yes. Bye, Raj Patel. You're an idiot. And I don't really like you. So go fuck yourself. You're permanently blocked for being an asshole. Why do people have to be assholes, you know? Be right back, guys. Don't be an asshole. Be nice. This is such a nice channel. Oh, we've got such a nice bunch of people here. You know what I mean? We have all 4 branches of the military represented in our live stream. Don't fuck with us. F-tard salute. He didn't even get that, bro. I didn't even give him the satisfaction. Only the people I like get the F-tard salute. I didn't even like him. No, it's northeast of here, Maximus. Or maybe it's Florida Blanca. I don't remember. I believe it's called the Angeles Flying Club, I believe, but I'm not exactly sure. I am a subscriber to his YouTube channel. Hold on a second. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. Because he does have a YouTube channel. Oh. Alpha male construction. The rabbi still cracks me up, man. Those damn glasses he wears. Every time I think about that guy, I just laugh my ass off. He's so funny. As somebody else who's really misunderstood as the rabbi. People think he's stupid, he's an idiot, but he's just, he's just a funny guy. Luzon Aviation, here it is. Yeah, this is him. Oh, I got it right here. Oh, Maxie, did you get it before me? You always do that, don't you? Magalang. There you go, Maxie. See there? The music sounds like an old 70s porn. Oh, okay. Well, I like 70s porn. Yeah, that Pat Cal, he's just an idiot. He's just a well-disguised troll. Don't. And if Willie Nelson said it, that's some true shit, right? Willie Nelson was the man. Oh God, I just remembered I got to do that paperwork today. When I get out of this live stream, I got to go to the copy center and make like 14 copies. Then sit here and fill all that shit out again to try and get this insurance. Insurance for somebody that's probably going to screw me up when I get in the surgery room. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. Magalang. Magalang, baby. I was in Magalang with Grace one day. We were driving around just fucking off, and we ended up in Magalang. We got stopped at a checkpoint. And it turns out the officer at the checkpoint was a Philo in the Philippines subscriber. He's still in Michigan, Brian. Merc 3. He puts videos up, but not very many, a couple a month. Yeah, he just kind of fell off the radar, you know. That's the one. And this is the guy's YouTube channel. Luzon Flights. He's really cool. Nice guy. He actually owns the apartment building that Cowboy lives in. Well, actually, Marcos used to live there too. Marcos and Cowboy lived in the same apartment building. He owns that. I almost rented an apartment from him before I found this place. So there you go. There you go. All right, so I haven't really discussed the topic of this live stream, and that's loaning money to people here. You know, I met somebody recently, you guys, a Filipino male golfer. He's been on my Facebook page a couple of times, and I think I put him in a vlog or two. Really nice guy. But, you know, I'm thinking in the back of my mind all of this time, this guy's coming here all the way from Olongapo to pick me up and to go to the driving range here on Clark. And he's just a really nice guy and really kind of, you know, not generous financially, but generous with his time. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind all this time, you know, this is kind of odd because this guy doesn't really work. You know, he doesn't have work that you would say is steady work and that's paying him weekly or daily. A lot of Filipinos get paid daily. Mike Foodie, yes, I want to get whatever license it is that I can to fly those ultralights, and then I want to buy my own. But like I said, I probably won't end up staying here in Angeles because this place is just crazy. I have no control over the video replay. Okay, I have no control over that. So if they're in there, great. If they're not, there's nothing I can do about it. Exactly, Maximus. This is exactly. Anyway, sorry, I get sidetracked so easily. I'm thinking in the back of my mind, because I understand how things work here. I've been here long enough to know. And it's exactly what happened, man. It's exactly what happened. The last time I went to the driving range with him, when he brings me home and drops me off, he asked me for $25K. Yeah, he was playing me for the long game and trying to get a big loan out of me. And no, I didn't give it to him. I didn't say no to him right away to his face. I waited and I sent him a text about 3 hours later telling him that, there was no way I was going to loan money to him because I knew I'd never see it again. And he was fine with that. We're supposed to play in a golf tournament here this Sunday. Or no, wait a minute. What's today? 15th? We're playing in a golf tournament together on 26th. When is that? It's a week from Saturday. But at least he knows now, but that's what was going on. He was being nice to me to set me up to see if I'd loan him money, which I would never get back. $26,000, it's a little over $500. I don't know if he was targeting a golfer for that reason. I bought a set of clubs from him. He's a club salesman. He goes all over Manila and he picks up sets of clubs. He sells some sets of clubs over at the Pure Gold duty free. He sells to them. He sells to other golfers. And the guy's a hell of a golfer. He used to be an instructor at the Korean Country Club on Clark. And that's how he made his living. And then the pandemic hit and he's out of work. There's no golfers, right? So he's hoping now with the tourists coming back, he'll get to go back there and become the club pro there. The guy's a hell of a golfer. He's got a sweet swing. If you haven't seen, I'm certain that I put him in one of my vlogs. I just don't remember which one. Yeah, now that's different, Two Beers. If somebody's working for you, that's different. That's not a loan. That's not a loan that you're never going to see again. I already know what utang na loob is. I don't need to ask Jonah. Yeah. Well, he's actually, he's helped me a little bit with my golf swing too. He's fixed a couple of things that utang nang loob, untang. Yeah. Well, this shit didn't work with Philo. I don't give a shit about Filipino tradition or Filipino custom. Bottom line is, guys, it's going to happen to you when you come here too. Whether it's a girl, I've had, before I met Jonah, I went through 3 or 4 Filipinas on Filipina Cupid and girls that I've met through Facebook. And the same shit, they're nice to you for 2 or 3 days. And then all of a sudden you hear those 4 magical words. I have a problem. And you know exactly what's going to come next. Oh, that's it. It starts out with, I have a problem. Oh, really? You have a problem? And then I immediately block them. Okay, go deal with your problem. It's not my problem. Yeah, you just learn to say no. It's going to happen to everybody that comes here. They think because you're a foreigner that you're rich. They don't realize that the reason that we're in the Philippines is because we're not rich. If I was rich, I'd stay in my home country. I wouldn't be living in this shithole if I was rich. Now, I have given some money away to a couple of very good friends of mine who deserved it, who deserved the help. And It's just the way it is. If you loan money, you got to kiss that money goodbye because you're never going to see it again. You know, you got to realize that you're dealing with a population here that lives paycheck to paycheck. They have no savings. They make a very small amount of money on a daily basis. There's no possible way that they could ever pay you back in the first place. You have to recognize that. It's just the way it is here, you know. I have given money away to a couple of my very close friends who deserved it. And it was not a loan, you know, because I knew I'd never see it again. So, you're back. Jonah Dona's back. Hello, honey. Yeah, the Carabao is sick. Lola needs medication. I've heard it all. You know, when I was in Thailand, the Carabao is sick, you know. Yeah, they think you're rich. And, you know, to a lot of Filipinos, we are rich, but we're really not rich. Like I said, if I was rich, I wouldn't be living here. We live here because we're not rich. Yeah, it's disrespectful to ask for the money. That's insulting. It's also disrespectful to remind your wife and family that you're the one who makes the money in the family, that you're the one who pays the bills. That's insulting to them. And that'll get you 3 days of Tampo. Yeah, it's a crazy culture. It really is a crazy culture. You never want to remind anybody that you've done something for them here. That's insulting. And you're causing them to lose face. Why? Why are you causing them to lose face? Because you are suggesting that they couldn't do that for themselves. Believe it or not, you guys, that's how it is here. You talk about backward ass thinking. But once you know and understand it, you just avoid it and you don't have to deal with it, you know. There's also very, very good people here, like my Jonah Dona, who's never asked me for anything other than load. And that's only because I told her I would take care of her load to begin with. Right, honey? You can't let a Filipina buy load. And I'll tell you why. Do you guys know why? Why should you never let your Filipina buy load? Maximus, do you know the answer to this question? Hey, Maximilian, I've been there and done that, baby. If you look back in my vlog, the 2018, 2019, the trips where I'm in Angeles instead of being in Manila, guess what? Daddy Philo was in Tampo. So I packed my shit and left. Little Philo. Little Philo load. All right, I'm going to answer the question since nobody got it. The reason why you never let your Filipina buy load is simple. Filipinas will never buy more than 30 pesos of load. They will not spend money on load. 30 pesos na lang is the maximum they will ever buy. And they'll buy that every single day. They won't buy 100 pesos of load. And then it'll last them all week long. They'll only buy 30 pesos. So that's why if you have a Filipina, you take over the load yourself. And you control the load. That way she only gets load once a week. It's 100 pesos. It's very easy. Then she signs up for her data plan, which is 99 pesos. Otherwise, it's a freaking nightmare. It's, you know, they got to buy load every day. The Filipino will never, ever spend more than 30 pesos on load. Ever. Lucas, what's up, baby? How you doing? And you have to understand that a lot of people don't make a lot of money here. Some people make 200 to 300 pesos a day. So 30 pesos a load is all they want to buy, because they got to buy rice, or they got to go to Carinderia, and pick up some pancit canton, baby. A 30 peso. Now, when you buy load here in the Philippines, it lasts 1 year, 12 months. And even you guys, even Grace, you guys remember Grace? She's with Terrell now, by the way. Her and Terrell are dating. But when I was hanging out with Grace, I don't remember where we were at or what we were doing. But no, I'm cutting my head off there. Sorry. She said, "Hey, send me some load." Something had happened. She didn't have, she had run out of load and she needed load like right away. I sent her 200 pesos. She got so mad. "Why did you send me 200 pesos? I go, "Because you need load." We all need load. It lasts a year, 12 months. She got so mad, man. "Don't spend so much money on load." I go, "Honey, it's 200 pesos. It's no big deal." When it runs out, a month from now, I'll give you another 200 pesos. Maximilian, you're pushing it there, buddy. If you buy your Filipino load, she will be sitting beside you nonstop playing with the phone. Not true. Well, that used to be true. Gary T wants to know, how is Philo's Tagalog? I'll tell you what, Gary T, I was at the Talipapa. I've got a standard run that I make over here on 5th Street. I was at Talipapa about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I buy all my stuff. I bought about 200 pesos worth of stuff, which is a lot. I had two handfuls. And the lady that owns the Talipapa, on the way out, she said to me, "You know what, Philo?" She said, "You didn't speak any English at all today. You were 100% Tagalog." And I go, "Oh, really?" I didn't even know it. It's become so customary for me now. And it surprised me, because I'm at the point right now where I'm speaking it without thinking about it. So that's good. Lucas, yeah, he'll get in. He'll get in. There shouldn't be any reason. I'm seeing young kids there, Lucas. Yeah. Marquee Mall, SM Clark, Musical Girls. What did I miss there? Gary T, I probably will not, because it's so hard to get the games here. You have to sign up for something. Although, you guys should know. Oh, that's another vlog that I've got. I bought this new phone, this Vivo. I've got the Vivo V23. Oh, shit, you can't see it. You see the camera on that? Anyway, I've always had a Vivo phone here to back up my iPhone, because, you don't want to lose your iPhone. And this is half the price of an iPhone, although the same quality, especially the video. So I bought this Vivo V23 5G. It's called the vlogger's cell phone. And man, you guys, the camera on this thing is insane. And I vlogged, there's a new restaurant called T-Backs. Now, it used to be called Daisy D's, right? Does everybody remember that? I think Marcos put Daisy D's on the map when he was there, I don't know, 4 months ago or so. And they've got this rooftop bar there too, that's called Cabañas. And they have an all-you-can-eat barbecue feast on Saturdays for $4.99. And man, is it good, you guys. It's perfect American, Texas-style smokehouse barbecue. Really, really good food. And I vlogged it using this V23, so you'll see that pretty soon. See it? Can't see it. Shit. Anyway, I'll take some picture of this and put it up on, I know, Facebook. Teabags, you guys, great restaurant. And, okay, the reason I had brought that up, sorry, is because they're going to show the March Madness games. And they show NASCAR there, and they show all of the NBA games there. They open up at like 5 a.m., so you can come in and watch the games. I did watch some of it, Adrian Yao. I watched it, but only on YouTube. You know what I'm going to have to do, Adrian? I'm going to have to go back to my Amazon Prime account and refire my Amazon Prime, because they had a subscription to, what was it? PGA Tour Golf. Yeah, you can get a subscription to PGA Tour Golf through Amazon Prime. So now that I'm completely hooked on golf again, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go back to Amazon Prime. God, it's like $13 a month, but it'll be worth it because I can see all the golf I want and I'll never miss anything, and I can record it. Yeah, Maximus, Grace was never with me. Grace and I were never a couple. Never even shared a kiss. So your statement might be true, but not in this particular case. Grace and I were never a couple. She was just somebody who was really kind and who I enjoyed hanging out with. Never even shared a kiss. At the time, Grace had a European boyfriend, but things broke down with them, and that was when Terrell got here, and I told that guy, man, I told him, I go, I'm going to give you 10 days and you're going to be walking around with Grace holding her hand. And I was right, man. I nailed it. I knew it. I knew him and Grace were going to hook up. Yeah, she's super kind too. The things that she did for me, you know, I almost thought that I was being set up for a big loan. I was being set up for the long run, getting the long. No, that's the absolute truth, Maximus. A lot of people don't believe us, but I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit what people think anyway. I've been through enough shit already with this Melanie separation. I just block people that say stupid shit now. I don't even give them a chance. It means nothing to me what anybody thinks. I know the truth. She knows the truth. That's all that matters. It's just like Melanie and I. Her and I both know what really went down. Everybody else can think what they want. I don't give a shit. Buy a jailbroken Fire Stick. Yeah, I could probably buy one of those too. I don't know. If I know somebody that has one. I've got somebody's Slingbox account, but they don't have any golf on that. One of my subscribers is letting me use his Slingbox, and which is cool because we can watch the NBA games, but there's no golf on there. So I don't know. Maybe I can sign up for the Slingbox, or I don't know. Get a jailbroken Firehouse Stick or whatever the hell it's called. I can talk to Philly Bryan about that. He's got one of those, I think. Yeah, Philly Bryan has one, Maxie. I don't know where he got it. I'll have to ask him. Philly Bryan sees all the, I think he's got the NFL package and the NBA package, and he's got all that shit, you know? Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I've got too much shit going on now. But, you know, I'm trying to keep myself busy. I always overdo it. I've got guitar, I've got golf, I've got all this aviation shit I'm into. It's just too much. I'm vlogging. I don't know what the hell to do anymore. I've got too many hobbies. Not a bad problem to have. Not a bad problem to have. I do. Gary T, I talk to Tito Road a couple of times a week. Tito Road is actually my Tagalog instructor. And Tito Road is the one who feeds me all the phrases that I teach you guys. So I speak with Tito Road once a week at least. He has a job here in San Fernando. Is it this week? Let's see, today's the 15th, Tuesday. It's either this week or next week. He's in San Fernando. He's going to come up here. He's going to come up here on a Friday so he can hang out with me and Jonah. And we'll be vlogging that because I haven't seen Tito Road since the bike ride that him and I did that I vlogged. You know, haven't seen him since then. Great guy. Definitely my best friend, Filipino friend in the Philippines. Just a great guy. So yeah, you'll be seeing Tito Road here real soon. Gina just had her 50th birthday, and man, they had a big shindig. Gina, his wife, you know, Gina's curtains. Tito Road is the voice behind Gina's curtains, but his wife Gina just had her 50th, and man, did they throw a big party! Wow, there was something. Oh man, it's going to be hot today. What is it now? Ah, there you go. Edward from Florida to the Philippines. Okay, we're connected now, brother. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride and we'll vlog it. I thought Jonah was your best friend. Yeah, you could say that about Jonah. You could say that about Jonah Donah. Just buy a fire stick and jailbreak it yourself. It's very easy. Okay. Gary T, I do plan to do that. Yes. I don't know who. I've had, I know. I had Walter on, about a month ago? Although it was disastrous because we couldn't figure out the audio. I've got this new audio machine that's built for live streaming, and I've just been too busy and lazy to hook it up. One of these days, I'll get it hooked up. Walter's wife, Ducky, is using it. All right, I got a new friend to go riding with. I was supposed to do a ride with Shell and his wife, Janice. Our life in the Philippines, but I think some plans have changed for them, and they've already moved down to Morong or Morong. Is it Bataan Morong, or I don't know. So it looks like now we'll just have to ride down there to meet them because they're living in a resort type area that's really nice. They're living actually on a resort. It looks beautiful. It's got a nice pool, all that. So yeah. And apparently the ride down there is really nice, according to Shell. Now, that was something we were supposed to do, but something changed with those guys and they just up and moved. I was talking to Shell a couple of days ago about he wants to order the motorcycle stickers from Walter and Ducky, the same ones I've got. And that's when he told me that he was 99% moved already. I was like, shit, what happened? Just 2 weeks ago, we were at, Mount Arayat Park. All right, guys, I'm going to call the live stream there. Thanks for joining us. That was a good one. Remember, do not loan out money to anybody, especially some pretty young Filipina that you've met. You're doing Skype calls with her, and she's really making you happy. Don't send her money. Don't ever send anybody money that you haven't met. And even when you get here, just don't do it. If you have a good friend that you want to help out, that's fine. Help them out the way I did. I have a couple of good friends here that I helped out. They needed the help. There was no way they were going to get what they needed done if I didn't help them. So I don't mind doing that. When you know you're not going to get it back and you don't care, when you know it's charity, then it's charity. But this shit about loan me some money, or, basically the way it's said here is, I want to owe you. I would like to owe you money. That's what they say here. They don't say, can you loan me money? They say, I would like to owe you money. So anyway, yeah, join the WU Tang clan. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much for watching today. Thanks so much for watching whenever you do watch. I do appreciate it. We at Philo in the Philippines do not exist without all of you. Thank you again so much. We'll see you on the next live stream. That was fun. Let's do it again. Bye now. Keep smiling, guys.